I think there could be improvement at having bigger stores, like maybe not so many chains, like some locally run stores. It'd bring more of a sense of community to the city centre.
I don't think crime is a problem. Everywhere's got a bit of crime here and there everywhere, but I don't think it's a problem in particular.
There's not lots of shops that we can go to.
And there's not activities for teenagers, stuff like that.
McDonald's actually.
We need actually more efficient service, bus service and train service. Train charges are too high, but otherwise Tooting is a lovely area.
But the reason we come down here and why I like it is because my husband and I, we buy all our fruit and veg from here, which I love. I like all the Indian shops as well. The fruit and veg is cheap, and that's why I like it around here.
Do you think there's anything the council can do to improve it? If so, what improvements should be made?
Oh, we need a new car park, and we need more regulations with the traffic here. It's a small district, and it's terribly congested.
There should be more communication between residents and the council.
What do you think the current appearance of Tooting, like the streets, the rubbish? What do you think about that?
I think they're doing their best apparently, because they moved us off from the high street, and then safety for their own people and customers on the high street, So I think they improved it, but not as much they're meant to be, like with cleaning and that as well. There's quite a few rubbish around, you see, from the street, So I think they should do a bit more, to be honest.
There should be more police on beat on the streets. We're the forgotten people, because if they cared, they'd get more decent shops in Tooting.
I'm happy with Tooting. I don't live here, but I come for part-time job, and I find it quite interesting. Good shops, shop around, and also nice food. You can't go wrong. So all in all, Tooting is okay.
I mean, there's like sports shops there, which is good. There's game shops, HMVs, but there's not enough restaurants, as I say.
What do you think of the current selection of shops available in the Tooting area?
Oh, I think that's really good. I think if you want to buy some lengths of colourful material, or you want to buy any spicy food or Indian food, it's really good.
I think that Tooting's been upgraded to how it used to be. If you compare it to, say, Putney or Brixton, it's not exactly... It's upgraded, it's going further, but I think there could be a bit more adjustments. It's quite a good selection of foods and shops, because you've got a variety like Indian, you've got obviously Caribbean, you've got African, you've got Polish, so it's good for different people to come into the community and get a taste of different lives.
What is Touting Together? Well, the key point about it is that second word, together. It's a council-led initiative, but it's very much a partnership. We're working with residents, with businesses, with the police, with the traders, with everyone who has a stake in Touting to make it a better place for everyone. We're looking at things that actually affect the quality of Touting as an experience for anyone who steps foot in it. A lot of people obviously will talk to the council and tell us what they think about Touting, but we used Brightside. I think we've included Touting Together in something like 8 of the past 10 issues. We've delivered a leaflet to all the local households. We've used our website to make contact with people, and we've also used other methods like Facebook to make sure that everyone has the chance to have their say about Touting. But Touting Together benefits every single person who steps foot in Touting. It's not just an initiative to make it nicer for the people who are shopping there, it's an initiative to make it nicer for the people who live there, and also for the businesses who trade there and make their money there. It's something that improves every single person's quality of life. Well, Wandsworth Council has responsibility for all the town centres within Wandsworth, but in Touting we knew that there were some issues that were happening that needed some special attention. One of the biggest was a decision by Marks & Spencer to move out of Touting and concentrate in Collier's Wood. We also knew that there were some problems with the state of the streets in Touting that perhaps needed that special attention. And that's the reason why we came down here. That's the reason why Touting is getting the attention it deserves now. What we're doing, though, is learning lessons and applying those elsewhere. There's been a number of changes that have been made so far. One of the biggest ones, I think, is the time-banded waste collection. Touting had suffered enormously from the amount of waste and litter that was on the streets. This has really cut down and made the streets cleaner. We've also seen the police introduce the Touting Town Centre police team, which has drastically reduced the amount of antisocial behaviour and crime that have been associated with the town centre. We've seen schemes like the Good Neighbour scheme, so businesses can help each other out, introduced. And I think one of the biggest changes we've seen is that actually that together element really has gelled. Businesses are looking out for one another, residents are looking out for their town centre, and visitors are proud in the town centre they're coming to. That's not to say we're leaving it at that. There's a number of other initiatives that have started. So things like, for example, the alley watching scheme has started during the campaign because we recognise that the alleys were becoming something of a problem. And what we're going to be seeing now is we'll be responding to issues. We don't know what those issues may be yet, but we'll be responding to issues as and when they arise, and also learning the lessons from Tooting and applying them elsewhere in the borough. Things I must say is thank you very much to all the businesses in Tooting. They responded magnificently to the initiative, helping us help them make Tooting a better place. And without the partnership of the businesses, without the partnership of the residents, this scheme would never have been the success that it really has turned out to be.